What is up, no coders? Zaz here, back with another tutorial on how to build a functional and responsive pricing page in Webflow within a matter of minutes. Now, today I'm going to be showing you guys how to build this Notion-inspired pricing page in Webflow. Now, as you can see, it is functional, meaning that your users can purchase a plan right from your web page, and it's also responsive, like so. And this is what Notion's pricing page looks like. So as you can see, it's very similar in terms of the pricing table, and I've also gone ahead and actually included this comparison chart as well for you guys to just grab and go. This is a clonable template that I will provide a link to in the description, so feel free to take that and work off of it as you wish. This is only going to take a few minutes, so let's jump into it. As always, we want to jump straight into Stripe to create our products. Here we have 4 tiers. We have a personal, personal pro, team, and enterprise. So we're going to go back to Stripe, and we are going to start off with personal. We are going to add a description. Paste, add our image, add our metadata, service tag. That's going to be the name that determines which service you're going to be using in ServiceBot. Your tier name is, we said, personal. Our pricing is going to be 0. It's not going to be metered, and we want our pricing description to also say personal. Well, I'm going to call it personal plan, and that's the name that's going to show up on your checkout form, like right there. Save and add more. Next one is personal pro. We're going to add our description, same as before, as well as a product image. Additional options. We're going to add a metadata. Service tag is going to be the same as before, Notion 3, I'm going to call it. Our tier is personal pro. And our pricing for this tier is going to be $4 a month as a flat rate. And our price description is going to be personal pro plan. Save and add more. Now here, it's going to be a little bit different than what we're used to seeing. Instead of $4 or $5 a month, we're actually going to be seeing $8 per member per month. So your users are going to be able to select a select number of seats and pay per seat. So let's get that set up. So this is going to be called team. We're going to add our description. Paste, add your image. Additional options. Okay, so that unit name is actually going to go here. And in our case, we're going to be calling our unit member. Our metadata is going to be the same as before, Notion 3 and tier, team. This, we said, is $8 a month. And don't forget your price description. We said team plan. And we have one more tier to add, enterprise. Add your description and image. Image. additional options. Here I want to also have it per seat, so add that unit label again. Add your metadata, so it's your service tag. Keep that consistent throughout or else your tiers aren't going to show up properly. Your tier name is Enterprise. And finally, we're going to price this at $12 a month. And of course, our price description. Save product. Okay, so now we have our product right here. So from here, we're going to take it to ServiceBot. And once we're logged in, we want to start a new pricing page. Come here, call this Notion Pricing. Select your service, which we said is going to be Notion 3. Edit your pricing settings. Here, just as we did last week, we want to display our Stripe product image as well as the Stripe product description. I don't want to hide or disable any tiers, and we actually don't have any annual rates, so we're not going to worry about anything else. We are looking good there, so we're going to move on to our feature list. So this is another new feature that we released last week that I mentioned in my last video. And that is going to allow us to show these features per tier. So I'm just going to go ahead and fast forward so that you guys don't have to sit through this. Okay, so I have my features per tier written out, and we are ready to move on to our checkout settings. Now here, I'm actually going to change this preview modal to show us the team pricing, since that is a unit-based pricing plan, just so that I can show you guys how this works. So clearly, since there's no quantity on this default checkout form, we need a way to identify the quantity. So we're gonna scroll all the way down, and right here it says let customers select quantity. So you're gonna select that, and actually we're gonna go back to that, and the step is gonna be 1. So you want to allow your users to increase by 1 because you can't have half a person. And your minimum is going to be 1 as well. There you go. Once you do that, during the checkout process, your users will be able to update that to whatever number they want. But the minimum is going to be 1, so that if they forget to update that, they're still going to get charged those $8. So you go here, let's say you want to have 2 users, they're going to get charged $16 a month for 2 members. We have done that. Everything else looks great. And I actually want to limit 1 subscription per email so that no one can come in and sign up multiple times under 1 email. Language and advanced settings, I don't really need that, so I'm just going to save this and embed. Select HTML5. If you're using any of the following web development tools like Bubble, WordPress, Drupal, then you'll be using the corresponding code for it. But since we're using Webflow, we're just going to stick with our regular HTML code. Now we're going to copy that code and bring it back to Webflow. And here, I have already set up this entire page. I made the comparison table, I set up the header, as well as the navigation and footer. All we really have to do is go in here and paste and save and close. And for those who haven't seen my videos before, I've already gone ahead and styled our pricing table so that it looks like what you're seeing here. And that's all done through CSS overrides, and I will have a video soon of exactly how I go about that process. But for the time being, because I want this to be a short video, I've just provided you all of that. Publish, go to our page. It's looking good, and it seems to be working as it should. Perfect. But we want to test to see if it actually creates a subscription when someone uses a checkout form. So let's test that out. So select your plan. I'm going to update to 2 members. Confirm. And fill out the rest of the form. Confirm. Okay, we get our success message. So let's go back to Stripe and go to our customers. Ah, look at that. It worked. So here we can see that this user with this email has created a subscription for the team plan for 2 active users, and they paid $16. I mean myself. I did this. But yeah, you guys, it's that easy. You no longer have to go back and forth between teams to figure out if the pricing is, working as it should, if it's the proper pricing that you have on your marketing page, does it match your customer portal. It's all handled in one place. You have one source of truth, which is Stripe. ServiceBot only comes in to give you that, to beautify everything and make it easier to get your pricing page and checkout form up and running. Thank you for watching this video. If you have any questions, let me know. If you have any comments or recommendations for future videos, comment below and I'll get back to you as soon as possible. And I really hope that you guys are finding value in this. So I look forward to hearing your thoughts, and happy no coding! Alright everyone, until next time, bye.